Here we are at the site on a really special day, a special moment. This is when the frame is nearing completion, so we can start getting a sense of what the house is going to look like, both from the outside and the inside. So this is kind of the last chance to go through the house and make sure everything is right, because if anything needs to be tweaked or adjusted, this is the moment. Why don't we go ahead and walk inside?
Great.
Okie doke.
My name's George Donahue. I'm the president of G. Donahue & Sons. It's a family-run company. So right now we're in the rough framing. We have about 1 week more of rough framing, and then we'll be getting ready to make the roof tight and then install the windows. Once the windows go in, then we'll start on a mechanical rough, which is the electric, plumbing, heating. That will take 3 to 4 weeks. Well, the energy efficient home is quite different. We worry a lot about the exposure to the sun, eaves coverage, where the sun will hit, where it won't, for heating and cooling, as well as insulation. It's going to be a super insulated home, 12-inch thick walls, going to be super tight.
The great thing about insulation is it pays for itself, essentially. Just by properly insulating the house, you can bring down, depending on the design of the house, of course, the amount of energy required by 10 to 60%. And in addition, the windows are triple glazed, so that provides a lot of savings as well in terms of heat loss. So basically you have the kitchen, the dining room, and the living space. They're all contiguous, they're all open to each other, but they're defined in different ways. So the kitchen has a lower ceiling, it's cozier, but it also looks out over the dining room and the living room. The living room it has a different kind of quality of space. It's at the end of the house. It has this little alcove on the north side. It's protected by this really deep wall of bookshelves, because Richard and Pat have a lot of books, a lot of artwork. It needs a place, it needs a home. And then the west wall that looks out over this kind of landform and the favorite spot on the site then is more open, but also protected where it needs to be.
All the plans that we saw, all the animations we saw, you really need to stand in the space to get a sense of what it's like. Oh, it's incredibly exciting. It's been a long time coming, and now, of course, this is the part that goes fast, the framing. So it's been so exciting to see the really dramatic changes from one day to the next as we watch the house going up, getting a roof, being added on to. It's a real pleasure.
Every time we drive home from here, I feel really buoyant.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else.